Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday on Remote Learning. I would like to start off with saying Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And we're going to get started because we got a lot of things to do today. So let's start off with our calendar. Okay, today is, does anybody know what today is? Good job. Today is Friday. So if today is Friday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, so today is Friday, May 8th. 2020. Can anybody tell me what the weather is out like today? It is sunny outside. Okay? So today is the 8th. Sunday is Mother's Day. So today's tribute to moms. So we're going to be making Mother's Day gift. And then we have a special story that Miss Alice is going to read to you guys later on. So make sure whatever you make today through Zoom, through remote learning today, save it for Sunday. Okay? And here comes Miss Maria with a science project.
Hello friends, how's your Friday going? So today we're going to start our session with a science project. I'm excited for this science project. You might have seen it before, but we're going to do it here in our class. So what you will need is water, and ask mom and dad for help if you need help, okay? So we'll need water, a little bit of soap, and a little bit of pepper. And a plate or any container that will hold water, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carefully pour water inside the plate. Make sure you don't spill any. Okay, I think that's about enough. And now, can you guess what I'm going to put inside the water? Did someone say pepper? Yep, you're right. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper inside the water. And just go ahead and spread it out. Okay, I think that's enough. So we have water and we have pepper. What happens if I use my finger and I put my finger inside of the water and pepper? Let's see. Oh, nothing really happened. It just... the pepper's still floating in there. And if I take my finger out, can you see little pepper flakes on my finger? So what this experiment is, it will help you to learn why it's very important to wash our hands, okay? So let's pretend that the pepper is our germs. Okay, so pepper is the germs, and then if I didn't wash my hands, I have germs on my finger. So let's see what happens if I put soap on my finger and I put my finger inside the pepper and water. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use my soap and I'm going to dip my finger inside the soap. Okay, just a little bit, not a lot. So see, we have soap on my finger. And now let's see what happens when I put my finger inside the water and pepper. Wow, isn't that awesome? So all the pepper flakes ran away from the soap. So let's pretend that all the germs ran away from the soap. So it's very important that we know how to wash our hands properly. And see, I don't have, well, there's only one pepper flake on my finger, but not as much as when I didn't have any soap on my finger. So that's why it's very important to wash your hands for 20 minutes to make sure that all your germs are washed off, or sorry, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Wash your hands for 20 seconds to make sure that all your germs are washed off and you don't have any more on your hands. Okay, so remember, you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds and no germs will be left on your fingers or your hands. Okay, so we have a worksheet that comes along with the experiment. And Miss Anna's gonna help me clean up. Whoop. Thank you, Miss Anna. Okay, so we have this worksheet. Okay, don't forget to write your name and the date. So on this worksheet, we are going to draw what happened before the experiment and after the experiment. So let's see, I'm gonna write my name here. Sorry, it's a little hard to write upside down. Okay, and today is month 5. Wait, is that right?
Backwards.
Okay, let's see, let's erase this. Sorry, it's a little hard to write upside down. And the day is day 8th of the year 2020. So the 5th month of the year, the 8th day of the month, and the year 2020. Okay, so before the experiment, what did you guys see that happened? So before I put my finger with soap inside the pepper with water, nothing much happened, right? So let's draw a plate. And then let's see. This is going to be my plate. And then I'm going to draw a bunch of pepper flakes to represent the pepper or the germs. So when I put my finger inside the pepper flakes with water and I didn't have any soap on my finger, nothing much happened. The pepper flakes floated around and they stuck to my finger. And what happened after I dipped my finger in the soap? Yep, you're right. After I dipped my finger in soap, there weren't hardly any pepper flakes on my finger. There was only one little flake. So let's draw what happened. Oh, and then you also saw that the pepper flakes, they all floated away from the finger with soap. So let's draw the plate. Okay, and then we're gonna draw the pepper flakes a little bit this way because this didn't have any soap. Didn't have any pepper flakes. And I don't know how to draw a finger, but I will try my best. Okay. There. That's my finger. Okay, so when I took out my finger, I didn't have any pepper flakes. And all the pepper flakes ran away from the soap. Okay, I hope you tried this experiment at home and let us know what your experiment looked like. Okay, and hopefully now we know to wash our hands for 20 seconds to make sure that all the germs are gone, okay? And now Miss Anna will come over with the next project.
So today, children, we're going to do do you guys remember what numbers we did yesterday? We did 17 and 18 yesterday. So today is number, does anybody know how to say this number? It's a 1 and a 9. Can you shout it out? It is, you're right, 19. Remember, the 1 is the 10 column. The 9 is the 1 column. So it makes 19. So we're going to have a 10 bead. And then today our 9 bead is what color? Blue. So let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19. So we're going to put this down here. You could write your name here. There's not a space today, so you need to write your name. Okay? And then we're going to make a 10 bead and a 9 bead. So what color do we use for the 10 bead? Orange. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's your 10 bead. Now we need to do a 9 bead. And what color is 9? Blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there's 19. Then what we're going to do is trace top to bottom, top to bottom, and then around for 9. Okay? We're going to color 19. And then we're going to count our fishes. And we're going to do 10 fish first for the 10 columns. We're going to color them green. There's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8, 9, 10. So there's your 10 column. Now we need to do 9 for our 1 column. I'll color those. Oh, we'll do pink. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's count them all together, okay? Let's start with the green ones first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's our 10 column. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 10 column plus the 1 column, 9, makes how many? 19. You guys are right. So we have a 10 bead and a 9 bead. Okay? So the next one we're doing, what number do you think comes after 19? You're right, 20. Okay, so we have a 10, and now it's still a 10 column, but now we call it 20. Okay, there's no 1 column, so we need to make 2 10 beads. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll fold this side. There's 1 10 bead. So now we need to make another 10 bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 plus 10 is 20. So you could color your 20 and then trace the 2 from the top to the bottom, and then the circle from left all the way around to your right side. Okay, 20, and then we have 20 cupcakes. 10 are in a box or in a square, so it makes it to be for one set of 10 column, and then you have 10 for the other set to make 20. Okay, so I'm not going to color these. You get to color them any color you would like. Okay, make them all different colors, make them all the same colors. It doesn't matter. But I will color this top part. I will color number 20. But I'm going to let you guys color your cupcakes. Okay, so these make 20, 10 and 10. Okay, so next we're going to sing our song.
I'm back, my friends. So today is Friday. Today's the last day of that we're going to be singing this song. Next week we'll have a new one for you guys. Okay, so let's sing really loud. Okay. Let's take a walk in the jungle. Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps forward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps back.
Stop! Listen.
Listen.
What's that?
It's a frog. We're not afraid. Okay, what are we doing next? Okay, we're gonna stomp. Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps forward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps back.
Stop.
Listen. What's that? It's a monkey. We're not afraid. Okay, now we're gonna jump. Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps forward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps back.
Stop. Listen.
Listen.
What's that?
It's a chicken. We're not afraid. Okay, what are we doing next? We're gonna skip. Okay, let's skip. Skipping in the jungle, skipping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Skipping in the jungle, skipping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps forward. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps back.
Stop. Listen.
Listen.
What's that?
Oh no! It's a
It's a
tiger!
Run.
Run! Okay, so that was our song. Did you guys have fun with this song? Did you like it? Well, next week we're going to have a brand new song for you guys, okay? And now Miss Anna will come over with the next presentation.
So this week we did 3 letters. 3 new letters. Can you guys remember what first letter we did this week? It makes this sound. You're right, letter H. Here is a capital H. And then a lowercase h. So today we're going to talk about all the lowercase letters, okay? So we did letter H. Can you remember what's the next letter we did? It goes the sound la 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 la. L, capital L, lowercase l. And then yesterday we did our last letter of the week. It makes the sound ba 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 ba. Your guys are getting very good at your letters. Letter B, oops, and lowercase b. Okay, so first we're gonna match items, and you guys are gonna tell me if it's H, L, or B. We're gonna start with a heart. So does it go to letter B? Heart. Letter L, la, or H, heart. You're right, it goes to letter H. Let's try this one. Can you guys shout it out what letter it starts with? I hear you. It is letter B. So let's see if we can find letter B. Is this letter B? No. This one letter B? No. This one's letter B. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find. How about this one? What letter does this start with? Can you guys see what it is? It's a leaf. Shout out. Let me hear you. You're right. It starts with letter L. Okay, we got 2 more for each item. Let's see. I'm just going to show you, and then you guys got to shout it out. Right again. H. Helicopter. Good job. Bananas. How about this one? You gotta shout it out. I can't hear you. Hippopotamus. H. How about this one? I hear some of you guys say bug. You're right, it is a bug. But we want the animal. What animal is it? You're right, a ladybug. Okay, and then this one. You guys are getting really, really good. I could hear you guys shouting it out. Lips. And then the last one. What is this? A basketball. Okay, and you could use these cards if you make them at home, or just put letters on the floor, and then look in your room, in the living room, in the kitchen, if you could find things that start with these letters. But make sure when you get the stuff that from the kitchen that it's okay with mom, that you could use it, okay? So those are the 3 letters we did this week. So now all you need is a pencil. And we're going to sound these stuff out. First, write your name. Today's date. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Does anybody know what that one is? It's a hammer. Good job. What letter does hammer start? Okay, this says practice sheet for letter H, L, B sounds. Okay, hammer. So what letter is that? Good job, I could hear you. H. Start from the top. Go down to the bottom and make a tunnel. Remember, we're just doing lowercase, okay? So we got to practice a lot on our lowercase. So that is a letter H for hammer. Next is a lion, and lion starts with L, the L sound. And L is one of the easy ones because all you do is write it. Straight line, top to bottom. Okay. Next, ladder, another L sound. Are you guys still with me? What is this thing right here? A banana. And what letter does banana start with? B. Top to bottom, left to right. Okay. Then we have a beach ball. What letter does a beach ball start with? Ball. Again, another B. Okay. Does anybody know what this is? You're right, a lamp. What letter does lamp start with? L. A letter L. Okay. Now we have a house. What letter does house start with? An H. Okay, a boat. What letter does boat start with? Boat. You guys did it. B. Good job. If you want, you could color the pictures. And then on the other side, it says write your name, the date. Draw a picture that begins with each letter. Okay, so they want you to draw 2 pictures that start with H. Okay, so we could draw a heart. And trying to think of something easy that we could draw that starts with H. A house. Okay, then you go to letter L. Draw 2 things that start with letter L. Can you think of anything that we could do with L? You're right, we could draw a ladybug. And then something else that starts with L. You could draw a lion. Oh, I hear it. We could draw a lollipop. Okay? And let's do B. A ball. And then we could draw, oh, I know what you guys could draw. It's flies in the sky. A balloon. There, we did our work together. Okay? You could color these too, or you could just leave them like that. Okay, next we're gonna do our culture, and we're going to do musical instruments. Thank you. Okay, this one is just a color. It's all the different kind of musical instruments they have in Africa. Does anybody know what this is called? This is a xylophone. And then we made these. These are called maracas. And then they have different kind of drums. And I'm not too sure what this is called, but this is a part of a guitar that you pick the strings down here and it makes music. But I don't know what the name is, but I look it up for you guys, okay? So all you're going to do on this paper, oh, Miss Alice brought me one of the drums. This drum right here. And see if I could use a pencil. See, it makes sounds. You could use your hand. You could use a pencil. And what you could do to make a drum at home, you could use a styrofoam cup and cover the top part where you drink out of. Cover it with tape. And, you know, press the tape down, and then it will make the cover like this. And you could hit the top of your cup, and it will make a drum sound. And a lot of the African tribes out there, which is our people that work in a little community, they have drums when they want to celebrate a birthday. When they're going to celebrate when they go hunting out in Africa, and when they go to go talk to people. They have drums out there, and they play the drums, and they'll have a big, huge party, and you'll hear the drums going off at night. And a lot of the people dance around the open fireplace outside for like camping, and you hear them playing the drums. Okay, so what you guys could do is color these. Here you go. Thank you. What you could do is color all these and then show us through Zoom how you color them and stuff. But this is the one I was telling you that looks like a styrofoam cup. You put a cup on the bottom, a cup on the top, and put tape on it. Maybe next week I'll show you how to make one, and we'll do it together and stuff, okay? So next is Miss Maria. She's going to do our Mother's Day project.
Hello again. So we all know what's going to happen on Sunday, right? It's Mother's Day, so we have to make something very, very special for our moms. So today we will be making a Mother's Day gift card. Or sorry, a Mother's Day gift. Card. Okay, so I'm going to have a construction paper. You can use any color you like. And we're going to, this construction paper, we're going to fold it in half. Okay? Fold it in half to make a card. Okay, so on the front of the card, we're gonna write Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so grab a crayon, a marker, a pencil, anything you like, and we're gonna write Happy Mother's Day. Okay. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna use my color. Who said this is a color purple? Yep, you're right, my color purple. I'm going to start writing Happy Mother's Day. And you can follow me as I write as well. Okay, we're going to do the H, A, P, another P, Y, that spells happy, happy. And now let's write mother. Okay. M, O, with T and H makes the th sound. Mother. E, R. Oh, and I'm running out of space. Mothers, an S. Happy mothers. And let's write day. Y. Happy Mother's Day. And here on the front of the card, you can make a flower, a rainbow, anything you like, okay? To make it look pretty. I drew a flower for my mom. But inside the card, we're gonna make a house with popsicle sticks. Okay, so we're gonna need the popsicle sticks and glue. So I'm gonna grab one of my popsicle sticks. And can someone tell me what shapes make a house? Okay, let's find out. First, I'm gonna put my popsicle stick down below, like that. Okay, let's see what shape I'm gonna make first to make my house. Okay, and then the next popsicle stick, right in this way. Okay, and the other popsicle stick, what shape is it starting to look like? Can someone tell me? Okay, like that. And if I put another popsicle stick this way, what shape did I make? Yep, you're right, a square. So we're gonna make a square for the bottom part of the house. Okay, and now, can someone tell me what this shape is? You're right. It's a triangle. So a square and a triangle make a house. So let's, okay. And then our very last popsicle stick. Okay, so there we have our house. And then you can decorate your house any way you like, okay? And don't forget to tell Mom how much you love her. Give her a big, big hug and a big, big kiss, okay? I'm gonna decorate my house with these little glittery sequence things. So any way you like, decorate your house, okay? And don't forget to write a little message for Mom. And if you need help, tell Dad. Tell Dad to help you, because this is going to be a surprise for Mom, okay? So decorate it any way you like. Okay, just like that. And I think I'm going to write a message for my mom here that says, "Thank you, Mom, for everything you do for me." Okay, so if you need help, go ahead and have Dad help you write any message that you would like to send to Mom, okay? And this is going to be our Mother's Day gift. Okay, and now Miss Alice is going to join us for a very, very special story time.
Hi, my friends. I know you haven't seen me in a while, so I just wanted to say hi. And I do want to wish all the moms a happy Mother's Day this weekend. And my friends, don't forget to give your moms big hugs and kisses and thank them for everything they do, okay? So today, Miss Alice is going to read a book. It's called Love You Forever. A mother held her new baby and very slowly rocked him back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. And while she held him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." There's a little picture of a mom rocking the little baby. You guys all used to be little babies. Do you guys remember when you guys were babies and your mom was rocking you back and forth, and telling you how much they love you? The baby grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 2 years old and he ran all around the house. He pulled all the books off the shelves, he pulled all the food out of the refrigerator, and he took his mother's watch and flushed it down the toilet. Sometimes his mother would say, "This kid is driving me crazy." Have you driven your mom crazy? Have you done all those stuff that was listed in this book? I hope not. You might have done something different, like pull out all your toys and not clean up. So make sure on Mother's Day, actually every day, you should clean up after yourself, okay? So you don't drive your mom crazy. But at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side of his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." So no matter what you do, Mom will always love you. And she'll always want to rock you back and forth, back and forth. Look, do you see that, Mom? She's peeking to see if that 2-year-old is sleeping. Did you guys used to be 2? Miss Alice used to be 2 too. I don't remember, but I used to be 2. The little boy grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was 9 years old, and he never wanted to come in for dinner. He never wanted to take a bath, and when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Oh no! You guys will be 9 one day. Maybe in a few years? Yeah? Remember, no matter how old you are, you always have to listen to your mother and help around the house. But at nighttime, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he was really asleep, she picked up that 9-year-old boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Look how sweet that is. The boy grew, he grew, and he grew, and he grew. He grew until he was a teenager. What does a teenager mean? I think it's when you're between the ages of 11 to 19. That's when you're a teenager. He had strange friends, and he wore strange clothes, and he listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo. So in the beginning, at 9 years old, she wanted to sell him to the zoo. Now she's living in a zoo. And look, the teenager's singing. And he has friends over. He's knocking everything over. But at nighttime, when the teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of the bed. If he really was asleep, she picked up that great big boy and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." Do you think the mom can carry a teenager? I don't know. He might be heavy, but she'll always do her best. That teenager grew. He grew and he grew and he grew. He grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. So look, now he's an adult. He went through all the schooling and now he has a job, just like mommy and daddy, and he moved out. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. If all the lights in her son's house were out, she opened his bedroom window, crawled across the floor, and looked up over the side of his bed. If that great big man was really asleep, she picked him up and rocked him back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." You'll always be a baby to mommy. Well, that mother, she got older. She got older and older and older. One day she called up her son and said, "You better come see me because I'm very old and sick." So her son came to see her. When he came in the door, she tried to sing that song she sang. She sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always." But she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. Oh no. The son went to his mother. He picked her up and rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he sang this song. Let's say it together, my friends. "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be." So can we say that one more time together? I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be. So if you guys can say that to your mommy on Mother's Day, I think she would really love it. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. Then he went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping. He picked her up in his arms and very slowly rocked her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And while he rocked her, he sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." And you guys can do that too. You can hug your mommy, your daddy, or a stuffed animal, or your sister and brother and say, you can rock them if you want, but you have to rock them gently like this, back and forth, back and forth. And then you can always say, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be." The end. I hope you guys like that story, and don't forget to wish your mom a happy Mother's Day, and to tell them that you love them. Give them lots of hugs and kisses and lots of smiles and giggles, because your mommy will probably tickle you a lot this weekend. So this is the end of our session. We'll see you next week. Bye, my friends.